Boy, oh boy. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's happening, y'all? Domino here. Okay. Back with another video. Okay. Well, live stream another video. You know, things I thought about talking about. You know, yeah. Cause you know what? Something that I've been wanting to say, but I've been putting off on it. Okay. Hope this video ain't lagging. Hmm. But you know what? What the hell I want to talk about? This inconsiderate jerk that I've been dealing with for God knows how long. Okay? Cause you know what? I should have put this asshole on video, you know. I should have put that stupid on video, but I won't mention that stupid girl name. Okay. I really don't want to mention that girl name. Cause you know she always coming over here and stuff like that. Truthfully, unfortunately, she my twin brother's caretaker, mentally retarded. You understand? I gotta get rid of that girl. You know, I should have put her on my video, but I'm not gonna mention her name. You know, and you know something? She told me that the girl some girl on social media, I guess it was TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or something, that some girl was talking bad about her and stuff like that, you know? Hmm. Saying this and saying that, you know? Wait a minute. Hope it ain't lagging. But as I was saying, y'all, this girl talking about her on social media, you know what? I'm gonna talk about her on my show, you know? But I'm not gonna mention her name yet. I'm gonna mention her name one day, but I don't know when. But you know what? That guy make me sick. You know, the bitch name begins with a J, last name begins with a T. But I'm gonna I'm doing good. Well anyway, somebody asked me how I'm doing, you know. All right, so as I was saying, y'all, this girl is a whack job, y'all. She is a complete whack job, and I can't stand that girl coming to my house. She want to use the bathroom, popping up at my house every fucking time. You know, talk about she want to hang over here and all that. You know, using my house as a fucking pawn or whatever the fuck it is. You know, sorry for cursing, y'all. Okay, and then she wanna treat me any kind of way. You're talking about she did this for me, she did that for me, trying to put a guilt trip on me, you know? I'll mention that girl name one day, but you know what? I gotta get rid of her. One of these days, I'm gonna get rid of her ass, you know? Cause I cannot stand somebody like that. I cannot stand nobody like that they want to throw shit in your face. What I mean, put a guilt trip on you and throw all that, I did this for you, I did that for you, and expect me to do return favors for her. You know what? Do favors for me and want to expect shit in return. She don't do shit out of her heart. She just do things because she wants shit in return. You know? Have you heard the song called Darling, Darling, Baby Sweet Tender Love by the OGs? Well, I think I did, you know. So somebody asked me if I heard of Darling, Darling, Baby Sweet Tender Love by the OJs. Well, I think I heard that song if I'm not mistaken, because my mom used to like the OJs, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now, okay? So as I was saying, this girl is a complete whack job. I should have put her face on video. I did at first, but she said don't put her on. Thought she was a good person. Yeah, I've been number nice to her ass, and that's how you betray me, disrespect me, and stuff like that. Disturbing my morning, calling my house, using all kind of foul language. and stuff like that, and threatening me. Huh. Well, threatening to get my twin brother removed from my house and all that. Like I'm doing something to my brother. Huh. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I had to put it out there. You know. So she says she's sorry, but guess what? I still don't accept her apology. You know. So I don't need no help right now, cause I'm gonna do all this myself. You hear me? All right. So now, here I'm gonna do. Okay. If I could build up my subscribers and stuff like that, so build up my subscribers, buy that house I want in Metairie and stuff like that. A couple of years from now, you know, and whatever, and then I'll be a homeowner and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be living it up. Okay. And you know what? I'm sorry to say this because this girl had a nerve to insult me and say, that's why you live in a project. You da-da-da-da-da. That's why you live in a project. The girl act like she better than me. You know what? I ain't going to mention her, you know. I ain't going to mention her name yet. You know, I'm going to mention her name on another video. You know, she said somebody been talking about her on social media. I guess it was TikTok. It wasn't YouTube though. It definitely wasn't YouTube. You know. Okay. I would have saw it. You know. I follow a lot of people on Instagram. You know. But what this say? But anyway, as I was saying, y'all. I mean, I'm just here chilling and stuff like that, you know, avoiding this, that, and other, you know. Well, I want to let everybody know, okay? People live in the projects and stuff like that, on Section 8 and stuff like that, because they have no other choice, you know? Because Section 8 is a good thing, you know? Okay? Because, you know, that helps people. You understand? Uh-huh. Because like I said, it doesn't matter what color somebody is, black or white, Asian, no race matters to me, you know? Because like I say, anybody could use a government assistance and stuff like that, you know? But some people that have more money, rich and all that, and have networks and stuff like that, you know? And like a show they do here on YouTube, but you know what? I also upload videos on Daily Motion. Okay, so name of the channel is this, you know, Domino 7. Yeah, y'all can see what I got on Daily Motion. Practically the same thing I have on this channel. Okay, practically the same thing I have on this channel as far as I know. Okay, except for some shorts as far as that, you know. All right, but not this live stream, you know. Okay, so here we go. All right, and as far as this girl Tanisha DeLay, aka Malia, you know, I still miss that girl. I miss her smile. I miss everything about her. But what I don't understand is, why did she get pregnant? Why in the name of Jesus did she get pregnant? Abandon her son and stuff like that, you know? I'm like, let me tell y'all something. If you don't want to become a mom, don't get pregnant, okay? Keep your legs closed for God's sake, you know? Anything I don't like is a deadbeat, you know? I had a deadbeat dad, you know? My father wasn't there for me all my life. He been in and out, in and out, in and out. And guess what? I don't feel sorry for myself. You know, I'm straight. I may be disabled, whatever, autistic, whatever, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna feel sorry for myself just because of the way I am. You know, because all I know is God bless me to come this far. You know, That's all that matters, you know. Be blessed, you know. So, as far as my friend Tanisha, I still love Tanisha regardless of what she did, you know. Okay. All right. So, all I'm saying, y'all, all I'm saying though, if you don't want to be a mom, don't get pregnant. If you don't, and guys, if you don't want to be a father, don't get women pregnant. Okay. So I thought I was ready to be a father at first, but I see how hard it is being a daddy, you know, taking care of a child. Because, you know, I have my little niece. I don't know if y'all remember my little niece, you know. So I don't think I have any videos of my niece on this channel, you know, but I don't know, to be honest though. But I'm gonna see if I could draw up something on the other channels I don't use no more, you know, and post it on this channel. Okay, so I'm gonna see what I can do, y'all. Okay, all right. So not back to Tanisha though, you know. I mean, this girl will always smile every time she see me, you know, because I always make her laugh. Yeah, because I always make her laugh, you know. Okay. So, yep. I missed that about Tanisha, you know. I want to tell y'all the thing I remember. I said this so many times, but I'm going to say it again. Okay. I don't know how many times I said it, but I'm going to say it again. Okay. This girl's working at Walmart, you know. Uh-huh. So, I mean, went to her, spoke to her. She looked at me and then she smiled. Mm-hmm. Had that smile on her face. I'm like, oh, that was so sweet of her, you know. Touched my heart. Then all of a sudden, she threw up. She started puking a little bit, you know. She went in. She put her face like in the garbage can, and I was looking close. I saw that nasty stuff coming out of her mouth. I thought that was cute, you know, for the puke. Well, she was beautiful, you know. She smiled right before she puked, you know, and well, I would say it was about 30 seconds, okay, 30 seconds. Uh, Tanisha threw up 30 seconds. Well, at 30 seconds after she smiled, you know. I mean, Tanisha had the prettiest smile of all. Mm. But unfortunately, to my knowledge, though, she had told me a long time ago that her mom passed away when she was 6 years old. You know what? I cannot imagine for the life of me. I can't imagine losing my mom that young. You know, some people lose their parents at birth. You know, sometimes they lose their parents like their mom when they 3 or 4 or whatever. You know, that is a sad tragedy. You know, but I thank God for the life of me. I thank you, Jesus. I thank the Lord up above that my mama lived to see me graduate out of high school. You know, glad she lived to see me grow up. Not just me and my brothers, especially my twin brother that's autistic. He's sleeping right now. Well, y'all saw him before, okay? And uploaded the I mean, live streaming the game and stuff like that. And you know something? Thank y'all so much for the when I had the NBA 2K1 live stream on. Thank y'all for the views. You know, I hope y'all continue to subscribe though. Okay, subscribe or not, I'm gonna continue on doing my thing on these channels. Okay, all right, I'm gonna keep doing it. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Yep. And one more thing I want to talk about before I stop. Okay, Ronisha West. You know, I wish I would have never held that grudge with her. after what she did to me when we was teenagers, when we was youngsters, and I just wish she would have treated me nice. I just wish it wouldn't have never happened to us. Because I always liked the Radisha. Ranisha, I've always loved you. If you watching this video. I don't even know if she gonna ever watch this. I don't know. Yeah, I loved Gwendolyn. I'm sorry I ever treated her that way too. Well, the reason why I treated Gwendolyn that way because she treated me bad. My mama always tried to tell me, she always told me, two wrongs don't make a right. My mama always told me, two wrongs don't make a right. Wyclef John and Claudette from City High said the same thing. Two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, so I listen to Wyclef John and I listen to City High. Haven't heard from that group in a long time. Haven't heard from Floor Trend a long time. Okay, still listen to music. I still say I want Kirsten K to make a song with Bone Thugs and Harmony. I still say Bone Thugs and Harmony is my favorite group. God is good all the time. So anyway, y'all, because I kind of wish me and Ranisha would have gotten married, because you know what? After Katrina and stuff like that, she started having bad boyfriends, bad boyfriends, broke up with them, and stuff like that, So, and you know something, y'all? This guy she was dating called out of her name, called her a hoe, I'm like, why in God's name she would be with somebody like that, Because let me say this though, okay. Boyfriend I heard went to jail, I don't know what the hell he went to jail for, And then, well, I don't know why I'm telling this story, but let me skip all that, She met somebody that I wasn't really aware of, I was living in New Iberia at the time, I don't know how long she was seeing this person before she got engaged to this person. I was shocked and surprised, shocked and surprised that she got engaged and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck was that all about? I'm like, to me, something didn't add up, And then I heard somehow he passed away. He got shot and killed. Got some hoodlum shot through the window, killing him instantly. I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened. I was told that. I was told all that. So I was living in New Iberia at the time. All right, so with that though, I was talking to her on the phone one day, and then I tried to hold a conversation with her and stuff like that. I heard a man voice in the background, wondering who the hell that was, And I'm like, Ranisha, who that is? She should say her boyfriend. I say, boyfriend? I'm like, is that a different one? No, the same one. I say, wait a minute. But you told me that. And then she put me on hold, And then I say, but you told me that I was trying to tell her, I was trying to tell her that she told me that guy got killed and stuff like that. I was thinking that was the same one, And then waited patiently by the phone. The goddamn phone hung up. I was so mad. I left her a nasty message. I didn't curse her out. I called her a douchebag and all that. I called her you stupid douchebag. So somebody said, and then I blocked on Facebook from my other account, that I that I don't use no more, So somehow it got deleted, that and stuff like that. And then I told her the reason why I put all them nasty messages because she hung up on me and stuff like that. I thought she hung up on me intentionally, and to find out she don't fool with that guy no more, gotten a new boyfriend, posted his picture and stuff like that, And I'm like, what the hell is this? Something wasn't right. Some people gonna say I'm jealous or whatever, but hell no, I wasn't jealous. I just felt like something wasn't adding up, If I would have said this back then, some of you viewers would probably say, oh, Domino is jealous. Domino is jealous. No, I wasn't, So, what the hell happened to that boyfriend? Only God knows. Years later, I must have missed that part. She was in a picture with another guy, but that was way in 2016. I had missed that, That relationship didn't last long. That didn't last long. Fast to call that guy her hubby or whatever. Is they still together? Heavens no. No, they're not together no more, So hey, I should have made her my girlfriend, and yes, I would have been way better than the bad boyfriend she had, hooking up with this. I don't know if that was her karma, how she treated me or what. When I try to be nice to her, because like they say, karma hits everybody, including me, Uh-huh. Yep. So karma was hitting Ranisha hard as far as I know. Okay. Oh, well, I just wish Ranisha would have treated me right, But that's all I got to talk about, okay? All right. See y'all tomorrow, okay? All right, bye.